Good morning. My name is Catherine Banda. I hope we are all enjoying our holidays as much as I am, and we are all in this journey of self-discovery because this is the most important part of our lives. And we've spoken about a lot of things. The first thing we spoke about starting from where you are. Number 2, we spoke about avoiding making excuses. And number 3, we spoke about forgiving others. And then we spoke about forgiving yourself. And the last time we spoke about facing your demons. But today we want to talk about finding your self-worth. Your self-worth, these are your core values. These are your moral standards or your moral boundaries. These are your spiritual standards or your spiritual boundaries. It's all about your personality, because these core values, they will help you most of the times in social settings, be it it's at work, be it it's at church, or wherever you gather with a group of people. Because sometimes you find that when you don't know your core values, and you go to work or you go to church or wherever you go where there's a group of people, you are forced to be somebody else. Circumstances and situations or the environment forces you to pretend to be somebody else that you're not. And then when you get home, you are so tired, not because you were overworked or you were overwhelmed, but because you were a person that you are not. You were forced to be somebody else that you are not. So you get home and you want to shed off all of those layers and layers of pretense. So my encouragement this morning is spend time with yourself and clarify to yourself your core values. They will help you. They will be like your red flag to say, now, Kathy, no. You are acting out of character. They will set boundaries for you. You'll be able to say yes, and your yes is a yes. And you'll be able to say no, and your no is a no. Because you find that there's sometimes you just say yes and you meant no. Because you are not 100% comfortable with yourself. You're afraid of what people will say. You're afraid of disappointing people because you have not defined yourself. You have not defined your core values to yourself. So this that will help you in avoiding to pretend. They'll help you in shedding off all of those layers of becoming somebody else out there when you are somebody else in the house, to having multiple personalities. So find your core values. What defines you? What defines your character? Because I've seen a lot of people, especially maybe you find that you are an introvert and you get to a social setting. And then you're forced because everybody's bubbly out there. Everybody's talkative out there. And they continually say, why are you quiet? Why are you the only one quiet? And then you are forced to be somebody that you're not. You are forced to end up being this person that you're not. And then when you get home, the problem is when you get home and you're by yourself, of which most of the times you avoid being by yourself, but at the end of the day, you get to be by yourself. And then when you get to be by yourself, you regret even going to that particular social setting because it forced you to be somebody that you're not. So my encouragement this morning is find your core values. Find your self-worth. Spend time with yourself. Don't avoid yourself. You're not a demon to yourself. You are a creation to yourself, a beautiful gift to yourself that God created. So spend time with yourself and find your core values. So this was my encouragement to somebody out there who tries to fit in, who tries to be part of the crowd. Find your core values and be comfortable in your core values. So this was my encouragement to somebody out there. My name still remains Catherine Banda.